Alright, I thought I'd split it. This is going to be a longish video anyway, so this will probably be the last cutscenes, which are quite lengthy, but they're not incredibly long. And I'll split it just in case, because it could turn into a 40-minute video if I don't, because obviously I'll have to view the credits as well.
Ever since the Black Sun was destroyed, my memory has been disintegrating.
Really?
I spent too much time on the other side. Now it's eating away at my mind, erasing what's left of it. My memories are all confused, slowly self-destructing, fading like a dream when you wake up. I'm losing my sense of time. I no longer know what happened before or after. Everything's playing inside my head at the same time. It's like watching the same film looping over and over again. A chaos of images with no order.
Which explains why the story was
night and day for weeks.
all over the place. That's why it was how it was. Because
if I forget everything,
she couldn't remember it in the actual order, so she wrote it down as she remembered it, and that's why it was all over the place in the original game.
In an effort to determine the cause
Which
of
makes
an
sense.
accident that cost 283 lives on a Pentagon military base. Government representatives confirm that the authorities are working hand in hand with the investigators to shed light on this appalling tragedy.
The CIA is leaving me alone for the moment. I suppose they're too busy building another condenser to worry about me.
It's so weird that they do that, you know.
I know they'll never abandon their
There's like been 2-3 condensers which have miserably failed and
on the other
almost
side.
engulfed the entire world, and they still go ahead and do it.
I don't give a damn.
You're supposed to protect the human race, not try to destroy
Now
it,
I need to
goddammit.
reconstruct my life. My life without Aiden. For as long as I can remember, I dreamt of living without him. Untied, without his constant presence by my side. I got what I wanted.
No, you didn't.
Never been so unhappy in my life.
Exactly.
I
Because
feel like
you know the truth about him now.
part of me has been amputated.
Makes sense.
Crying all day. I know it's stupid. Shit. I miss him so much.
Not stupid at all. Especially now that you know the truth about him. You know. Well, Cole did survive, that's good. You didn't get what you wanted at all, in the end. You would have done had you not known the truth about him, but when you did, it drastically changed everything.
It took months.
So
Months of nothing passing by.
So they've changed this, obviously.
Then I woke up. I knew it was time. Time to start again. To build a new life.
Yeah, because at that point she goes to Ryan's grave, obviously, and then that kicks off. I'm gonna do what I did on the PS3
It was so
and
obvious.
pick Zoe.
Deep inside, I always knew. I just needed the silence around me. To hear what I was feeling. I told Ryan I couldn't see my future with him. We've been through too many difficult times together. At times I want to forget.
Yeah.
He said he understood. that he'd wait as long as it takes. I know I felt something for him. It just wasn't strong enough. They took me in when I was alone. When all I could think of was dying. They shared the little they had without knowing me or judging me. Deep down, I knew that my place was there. With them. Stan does odd jobs here and there.
Love
Jimmy's
it.
gone back to school. He's clean now. Tuesday works behind a bar.
I love it.
Walter looks after little Zoe. They're not rolling in money, but they manage. I never told them about my past. And they never asked. They love me for who I am.
Exactly why I picked
There's some weird chick who talks to spirits. Zoe took to me like we'd always known each other. There's something about her big, sad eyes that reminds me of the little girl I once was. I knew she was different from the moment I saw her. We haven't talked about it, but we both know we have something in common.
It makes sense. You know, Jodie kind of brought her into the world in a way.
I see things at night. Terrifying things. I tell myself it's only nightmares, but I know it's not true. The only one who can save the world is a little girl. I have to prepare her. I know I don't have much time. Once Pandora's box is open, it can never be closed again. No. It's not nightmares. It's what is about to happen.
Obvious sequel is obvious. Well, actually,
Next
in
time, I'll kill
I
everyone.
believe it's Ryan's or Jay's
I
ending.
was so afraid I lost.
That actually doesn't happen.
There's no telling what we'll find.
I don't think.
How much time do we have after we've activated the self-destruct? We're not coming back.
I don't think it happens in either one of
Saturday night, and I'm locked up.
the boys' endings, if you know what I mean.
She's more than amazing. She's magnificent.
Kind of weird though that it's not in one ending, but it's in another. They're showing the punk outfit, as I told you. The fact that it shows it there, was Zoe the canon ending? Do you reckon? Well, that's it then. Until Heavy Rain, folks. And then, well, it'll probably be Indigo Prophecy first. It depends what I do first. And then it'll be Heavy Rain, and then it'll be on to Detroit, the new game. They talked about an E3 for a little bit. That's it. Well, I certainly enjoyed this version a lot more than the PS3 version because the story was more in chronological order this time, which, like I said earlier, makes the choices a bit more like matter a bit more. It's still kind of the same story. It's just it's very small, but it's noticeable if you've already played the game. If you hadn't played if you didn't play the original on the PS3, you wouldn't notice the differences. But I obviously did play the PS3 version on my digital camera when it came out. So back in 2013, 2012. So yeah, how times have changed, you know what I mean? My original playthrough of the game was on the PS3, only with a camera. And a few years later, here I am again, doing it again on the PS4 with direct capture. It's amazing how times change, isn't it? yeah. I would definitely recommend playing this in chronological order. I think it's better in chronological order, but like it said at the end, the ending actually explains a little bit why the story was what it was originally. I could do an original playthrough, but I don't think there's much need because, like I said, it all ends up the same way. And that's the kind of thing with these role-playing, telling story games that usually it ends the same on a usual thing. And I remember one of the comments, I think it was the Government made on her most recent video on Life is Strange, which I believe is part 3 of episode 5. And I think she said something like, oh, the fact that all my choices mean nothing and it ends the same way is what really put me off. But, you know, these kind of games have been doing that since The Walking Dead. I remember The Walking Dead Season 1. That had the same thing. So, that maybe says to me that maybe Oz didn't like how the ending turned out. Maybe she wanted to save Chloe and didn't get to. I don't know, but like I said, she doesn't like the game, and I respect her vision of that. If she doesn't like the game, she's got every right not to. But like I said in my Shago Madness, I don't like the way she's kind of gone about it. You know, she was chuffed with Life is Strange not winning an award somewhere. She goes hating the game because of the ending. It's like I said, she's hating the game because of the ending, which is very unfair considering how good the previous episodes were. And like I said, the ending wasn't great for me either. It wasn't great. I mean, Arcadia Bay's ending, you know, they could have done a bit more with. Chloe's ending was nice and expansive, sacrificing Chloe, I mean. The ending was not, that was nice because it really tied everything together. But the choices mean nothing because you go back to the start of the game and everything's redundant. So I can kind of see the argument. Like I said, that's why I understand Oz's frustration with it. But like I said, it doesn't really give her the kind of... Does the right sound wrong? You know, does it sound harsh? But you know, it doesn't give her the kind of right to tell people not to vote for it as Game of the Year or something like that. You know, games like Life is Strange have been doing this since The Walking Dead. Now, to be fair, The Walking Dead Season 2 ends different ways. It does. But, you know, this, The Walking Dead Season 1, Game of Thrones, Tales from the Borderlands, The Wolf Among Us, probably Back to the Future will end the same way. Storytelling role-playing games normally end the same no matter what you pick. And that's where I don't get the frustration. Someone was like, well, games have been... And someone said this, and they were right. They said, games have been doing that since The Walking Dead. And they're right. You know what I mean? But like I said, I'm going to respect whatever Oz's decision is. She doesn't like the game. She has a right to do that. But like I said, what she doesn't have a right to do is kind of tell people not to vote for the Game of the Year. Because in her opinion, she doesn't like the game. But everyone else would. Alright, so we get a bunch of trophies here. And 17% chose Zoe. I'm guessing a lot of people either picked Jay or Ryan, I guess. You know, probably because of shippers. But I picked Zoe because that's what I did on the PlayStation 3. So I decided to keep my ending the same. But I do want to kind of save Ryan at the end there because at the end I killed him. Unintentionally, of course. Alright, so you can play a new remixed order now. And you can obviously play in the chapters, which is exactly the same as it was. I think... Let's see. Is it actually played in order? The prologue's right next to the epilogue at the end of the thing. Let's see. Let's see. I think it is putting it in... Now it's put it in chronological order like as a whole there. Look at that. Now Alone is down... No, not Alone. Hauntings and Night Session are now down here is when she was a kid. So this is what the order of the game really was. There's her in her punk outfit, so like I said, that changed a little bit. The only thing that's kind of weird is the prologue is up there with where the epilogue is. But isn't it weird that in the prologue she actually looks like she's on the she's on the Beyond ending. She's kind of in the middle of nowhere. So is saving Zoe the canon ending, or is it that she dies because the explosion is instantaneous and they don't make it? But Ryan actually does, so in that. So I guess your ending could be what it wants. I mean, we haven't heard of a sequel, and they're doing Beyond Detroit anyway. Alright, so I know I haven't done this for a while, but what we're going to do is we're going to check the trophies. I found this awesome Until Dawn theme today. It doesn't have any music, unfortunately, but... And, it's not going to sync... Yeah, it is. Okay, so I got 40%. These are all hidden trophies, so that's a bit of annoying. A bit annoying, like it doesn't have descriptions there, so... Let's have a look. So players aren't in for the first time. Start an experiment voluntarily. That was actually in the PS... These trophies are in the PS3, I believe. I actually got most of those I didn't think I'd get. I mean, every fight we're taking a hit less than 5 times. I don't think I'll fault one of them. Shit. So is it gonna have that I made a relationship with Jay as well? I don't think so. So yeah, that's for doing all the stuff in the homeless section. Ran from the sandstorm, taking less than 3 hits. That's a new one. That I didn't get in the PS3, I think. Stayed in reality. Launch the scene in duo mode, which I can do. One possible reality has been uncovered. So obviously we'll get a trophy for getting the other one. Was victorious in every battle with the evil entities. And then CO endings. So yeah, there's about... I think there's about... Was it 10 they said? Something like that. Alright, so I guess that is it for the playthrough of Beyond Two Souls. I'm probably not going to do another one. I could do another one where I reverse the choices, but... Like I said... obviously Heavy Rain will come out at some point. I want to do Indigo Prophecy on the PC. I need to start Uncharted badly because Uncharted 4 is coming out early next year, and I need to get that started at least. I'm hoping to finish Uncharted 3 before 4 comes out, but I don't think I've got much chance of that. If I really crack down and do it, then I'll finish the games before Uncharted comes out, but whether I'll finish uploading, probably not. But I'm not really worried about that too much. Yeah. I guess I'm out of here. I haven't done that for a while. I haven't showed the trophies I got in the end of playthroughs. I need to get right back into doing that. Yeah. So that's another game completed. It's been the first. It's been the first game I've completed since. Shit. I can't even remember. I mean, we went against doing Black Ops 3 and we went against doing Halo 5. So I think the last playthrough I did was. Shit. You know what? I can't even remember that. I'm trying to think game-wise. Let's go along and see if I can find it. No, I can't remember it. It might have been Until Dawn, weirdly enough. Anyway, I'll dwell on that some other time. Alright, guys. I'm out of here. Hi, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And, it's Simon Chaos signing off. Until the next one. Peace out.